A deep dive into web exploitation, forensics, cryptography, and reverse engineering through engaging case studies, insights into CTF fundamentals, including tips and tools to help you get started. For today's session, we are thrilled to have with us Mr. Aditya Mohan Shrivastav, Mr. Nayan Kumar, and Mr. Kartikeya Mishra. These three talented individuals are from the National Forensic Sciences University and are currently interning at EY. Besides these, Aditya is also part of the IIT MBS community, and he's the head of the Cybersecurity department of our very own Code Crafters Society. We are extremely grateful to have them here with us today. Let's all welcome them with a virtual round of applause. I would now like to hand over to Kartikeya. Kartikeya, the virtual stage is all yours.
So, am I audible, guys?
Yes, you are.
So, very good evening, everyone. As introduced previously, I am Kartikeya, and I'm going to slideshow and give you all brief about six key domains of CTF. So, let me present my presentation. 1 minute, guys. Mhm. Mm. So now I will start to give you guys brief about all the key domains of CTF. So let's begin with our first domain, which is web exploitation. So as the name suggests, what is web exploitation? Exploitation in web. So it is all about finding vulnerabilities in websites or web application. These flaws might let you bypass login pages, access restricted data, or run code on the server. And as you guys can see that nowadays all big companies, firms have web applications, websites for their major uses. So it is considered as major key domains in CTF. So as you can see in presentation, major common tools and techniques under this domain are burp site, SQL injection, and this SQL injection especially is one of the common CTF question uh, which is given to solve you guys. Then we have directory transfer. Sir. Now let's come to web exploitation case study. So I have inserted also some memes to for you guys that my lecture should not be that boring. So here is the login page. You can see using weak SQL code, and a query is given in the slide. So if the input isn't sanitized, then you can enter admin in the username column, and this comments out the rest of the query and logs you in as admin. Then after if you are log you in as an admin, uh, you can do matlab extract information or access important data in it. So this whole process is called SQL injection. Uh, Also, you may get SQL injection questions in your CTF challenges. So our next domain is forensics. So forensic science is a very interesting field and interesting field nowadays. People are joining in it. So under forensics, there are many types. So in CTF, we talk about digital forensics. So in CTF, digital forensics means extracting hidden information from digital artifacts. These digital artifacts may be disk images, networks, captures, or memory dumps. There are many types. So, for example, you are playing detective, looking for traces or uncovering hidden clues in the files. So, tools like Wireshark, StealthKit will be your best friend here. And also, these are given in the slides. That's Wireshark helps network packet analysis, steganography tools. Using steganography, you guys can hide any data behind any image, audio, audio clip, or image, etc. Then we will hop up to forensics case study, which will be helpful in CTF question. So I have taken an example of network traffic analysis challenge. So let's say you get a .pkf file that logs all network activity. So by using Wireshark and filtering for post request to suspicious domains, you can catch extra filtrated data, and when decoded it may reveal some hidden message or the flag. So it will be matlab, then you can solve the question easily if you find the flag. So it's all about spotting the needle in the haystack. Then in the image given in the slide, you can see there are many IP. So basically what you are doing is using Wireshark and extracting the data from these IP, hidden message or data, what is required or maybe flag. Okay, then we have cryptography introduction. So This particular key point cryptography not only in CTF but also uh, nowadays in our daily life is very important, and everyone related to tech field should contain basic information of cryptography. So what is cryptography? Cryptography is the science of secure communication. We can break cryptography in two parts, crypto and graphy. So what crypto means secure and secret, and graphy means science. So as I said before, it is the science of secure communication. So in CTF, it tests your understanding of both classical ciphers. So there are many ciphers and encryption algorithm techniques under cryptography. So and modern algorithms like RSA, AES. So sometimes it's not about breaking strong crypto, but exploiting bad implementation or weak keys. So there are some common techniques and algorithm under cryptography. So some of the classical cipher are that Caesar cipher and substitution cipher, and symmetric and asymmetric ciphers like AES, DES, RSA, define Hellman, etc. So in there is a slight difference between symmetric and asymmetric cipher. In symmetric cipher, we have only one key, which is public key, which is used for both ciphering and deciphering the text. Then in asymmetric cipher, we have two keys, public and private. Public is for ciphering and private is for deciphering the data. And private keys with only the receiver or the recipient. So you can see an example here. Matlab the process I have given inserted here, which is of RSA algorithm. That how cryptography works. So let's say sender have taken our data. Then sender uses public key to cipher the text. Then what we will use to decipher the text, there is a private key with which will be with only the recipient. Then the recipient will use that private key to decipher the data or any hidden message information, whichever is required there. And then after deciphering, it will get to the recipient. So this is the process of uh, cryptography, or you can say ciphering and deciphering. So let's take example of cryptography. Here you can see I have taken example of RSA, which I said before. It is an example of asymmetric key. The process of ciphering and deciphering in RSA I have already told you. So if public exponent E, we use E as public exponent in RSA. So there is a formula in RSA for deciphering and ciphering the data. So if the public exponent E is too small, like 3, and no padding is used, then it's vulnerable. You can take the cube root of ciphertext to recover the original message with the Python's long to bytes function. Then you get the flag almost instantly. So what you are doing here is if you have good knowledge of these keys, matlab algorithms RSA, DES, AES, so you can easily decipher the uh, flag which is required in CTF. So this is the uh, process of cryptography and RSA algorithm. So next we have reverse engineering. So what we do in reverse engineering is it is like taking apart a machine to figure out how it works. Let's take an simple example that if you have a remote control car, what you will do, you will unscrew it and you will get the information. Matlab, you will be curious that how it works, its motors, battery, and then you will rescrew it. So this is the basic example which define reverse engineering. Then you will here you will analyze compiled programs to understand their logic. Then often to bypass restrictions or extract hidden strings. Tools like Gijra or IDA help to convert binary back into readable code. So it is given that there are some common tools and techniques. Matlab there are basically some tools like disassemblers, debuggers, decompilers, and under these some uh, sub sub tools are there. Like for de-assemblers, we use IDA or Ghidra, etc. And for debuggers, we use GDB, WinDBG, etc. And there are decompilers also. So there are different type of tools which you can use in CTF to extract the flag. Then we will move to case study and example of reverse engineering. So here we have taken a crackman challenge. So it is a very common and basic challenge in uh, CTF competitions. So let's say you are given a binary that checks for a password. So on disassembling, you find each character is XORed. So and matched to a key. Okay. So you reverse the XOR operation as the key is hidden in XOR. So you reverse the XOR operation to reveal the original password. So this technique is used in Crackman challenge. It is very basic technique which we use in Crackman challenge. It is used to stimulate license bypassing. So you are reversing the XOR operations and revealing the password. Then you are able to get your flag. Okay. So here you can see in the slide. Now I'm moving to my next topic, which is the next key domain, which is binary exploitation. So as we can see by the name, what is binary exploitation? So if every data of in computer language, it is in binary coded language, 1 0 0 1 1 1 and 0 basically. So exploiting means a group of binary data. If we are exploiting, then it will be known as binary exploitation. So binary exploitation or PWN involves exploiting vulnerabilities in compiled programs to gain control. So you will deal with things like buffer overflow. So buffer overflow is a very basic challenge of CTF, which may come in your CTF challenges also. So you will deal with things like buffer overflow, format strings, or memory mismanagement. It's low level but powerful and very hands-on. So basic vulnerabilities and techniques under binary exploitations are buffer overflow. As I said before, it is very basic and common. Then we have format string vulnerability. Okay, so we will move to a binary case study challenge. So here in the image, you can see that it is given a data of binary digits or binary codes, and the red part we are exploiting that binary data. So a classic challenge, a C program. Generally, it's come in C program. So a classic challenge C program uses gets without checking input size. So what you do, you overflow the buffer and override the return address to redirect the execution to a secret function. Okay. So using tools like GDB and PWN tools, you can build and exploit a script that just that. So by exploiting the script using GDB and PWN tools, you can get the flag. So in majorly in all the key domains, what we are doing, we are getting the knowledge of different tools, and by using that tools, we are getting our flags or the required information. So not only in CTFs, you should be having information of tools that you will be able to use in for future options also. Then what we have? We have the our final domain, which is journal skills. So it is very basic and simple domain which generally in CTF we use for warming up. So essentially for every other area, this includes Linux commands, scripting in Python or Bash, network basics, and data encoding formats like base 64 or hex. So CTF, as I said before, CTFs often start with warm-up problems that test these basics. So generally, journal skills are warm-up questions. So basic key skills and tools are their Linux command like bash, uh, grep, etc. Then we have scripting. For scripting, we use Python and bash. Networking, it is not only in journal skills, networking is also important for this cybersecurity domain. So network, you will have to get the knowledge of networking for this journal skills also. So now let's take the example of journal skills. So here is a basic challenge. You get a string of numbers, group of numbers representing ASCII values. So what you do, you convert them to characters, then base 64 decode the result. Okay, so using just Bash or Python, you transform encoded gibberish into a readable flag. It's all about chaining simple tools to solve complex problems. So you can see here what you are doing. You are changing ASCII values to readable format using Bash or Python language. So this is all the six key domains. So thank you everyone. I hope you guys understood everything. Now your hands-on experience and training will be proceeded by other two experts, Mr. Nayan and Mr. Aditya. So this is my time. Thank you.
So, hello everyone, this is Aditya Shrivastav, and as Kartikeya has given theoretical knowledge and theoretical basics of the cybersecurity and CTF as well. So, I will try to solve some of the questions and take some of the like platform like Pico CTF and Hack the Box are the platform on which you can take the warm up your skills and solve the questions. It's just like lead code, but for like hackers, or you can just if you want to, warm up your skill and sharpen your skills in cybersecurity, then you can solve these basic questions. And then in real world also, it also very helpful. Like in forensics and if we have to find any vulnerability, so all those vulnerabilities are like that in CTF. So it is like a simulated challenge to you. So I will share my screen. So are you guys getting my screen? No? If somebody could confirm.
Yes, we are getting.
Okay, okay. So I have taken like two domains like forensics and web exploitation because I thought ki like web exploit most of the students are from like BS degree and most of you might have been dealing with the development part also web development. So I thought to take that. So we have taken like only four questions as the secretary of your club did not allow me to take much time. He only allotted me 45 minutes to it. So we should start that. We have to start with, you can take this very easy question from forensics. So in this Pico CTF platform, you will get different kinds of categories, like web exploitation, cryptography, reverse forensics, and you can, you know, do practice on it. And also, it's like teaches you in assignments and to other like write-ups. It also teaches you the basics, and then you can take the challenges. So this is the one question of secret of Polyglot. It tells that network operations center and OC of your local institute picks up suspicious file. They are getting conflicting. Because what type file it is. They can what to you. So it is like a given question that you have to find the file is given and they are not able to extract the data what is in the file. So in most of the CTF, if you play in real life, so most of the CTF what they do is if you take any hint, so they deduct some of the point. But here in this Pico CTF also and the platform which we have developed for our code crafters, that also don't do that. So you can take the help of the hint also. So in hint, it is given that this problem can be solved by just opening the file in different ways. So let's see what the file is. So yeah, this is a PDF file, and yes, you have to in CTF what you have to do, you have to find the flag like Pico CTF, and this is a specific format for every type of platform. So in this specifically for Pico CTF, you have to type Pico and caps lock CTF, and in bracket you have to paste the flag. You will get the flag in this format only. So as you can see, we can guess that it might be a flag because it is ending with that curly braces. So, and this hint told us you can try opening the file in different ways. So I think my web page might be visible. Let me share my whole screen. Yeah. So this is the file which we got from the platform, and it is having some last extension of the string. So we can copy it somewhere. Yeah. And we have to find the starting, like Pico CTF. As hint was given, we have tried the different ways to open file. Like we can, it will not help to open it because we have to change the file type. We can change file type to like let's say we can try for like word. See, this is what we have to do. You have to hit and trial the method. So you have to just think about it. See what can be the extension. So it is already a PDF file, and for this you may, if you know that PDF file and Word file are like something like they both deal with textual data. So we may change into like other type of files, like maybe we can try JPEG extension. When we try to open with JPEG extension, which is also not working. We can try, let's see, we can open it with docs or not. Yeah, so okay, something is also not suitable extension for it. We can PNG. That's great. Even we got this PDF bracket F1U3. So you have to enter this flash into this info PDF. Okay, F1U3 and it's small and 7 dash. And the remaining string was already given in this PDF file. See, when you enter the correct CTF flag, the question is marked as done. And you also get some point to it. Like easy questions have like lesser point, medium will have more hard questions will have greater point. But in the CTF which we will do day after tomorrow, it will have mostly easy to medium ones. So we can also see the web exploitation question. So most some questions are like you can download the file and work on it. And some of the questions they have instances, like it is like a virtual environment which they create. So you have to launch the instance and you will get like sometimes you will get a website or sometimes you will get a virtual machine with login credentials. So at this question, they are giving a website. I hope everything is going well to the meeting. It's all kind of icons are all visible. So this is like when we launched the instance, we got a link of the website. So we have to find some vulnerabilities, like not vulnerability, we have to first we have to focus for finding the flag in CTF. So they might have hidden in most of the cases. They in web exploitation cases, they use some link anywhere. So you can first check for that. You have to also check for the URL. Like it is not giving any hint from the URL. In Sarl, it is saying that what is the web inspector in the web browser. Okay. So it clearly shows you have to inspect it. Uh, we generally check network, but here the network is not giving any vulnerability in most of the questions where like it is shown via network. Like if the vulnerability they do with the network or with the link, they generally show like a mark here. So we can start with this header file. So here only you got these flags. So we can copy this. So we will try to paste it here. Let's see if it was. See we have to remove this brace like angular bracket and all because we have to make it in the specific format. So this question is also like how a flag was first. Now we'll go to the two medium questions of logistics. One is find the means. Let's see what it means find means. What it's saying help us to test the form by submitting the username test and password test exclamatory. Additional will be we will launching instance. So we are launching the instance here. They gave a website URL. Just we have to enter test and text exclamation to login. In this also we can first try to inspect something. What if we get anything suspicious or anything like this when it is already given any redirection. So it also will told see there are some redirections. You can check the networks for it like sources. Okay. They are giving hints for redirections. You can also check entering something into this. You can check for the payload. Like let's it is not working. Hint was there to any redirection, so we can check for redirection. The URL is ecosystem 878 725. Okay, okay. So you might have saw the URL changing. You can see the URL being changed. So we can capture the network from here. We can also do it from worksuit, but I'm trying to make it in a easy way. So we'll first resolve the loss. When we scanned the network, we saw this first we we got this login page like 8725 login. Then it jumps to this URL like page ID this. Then again it jumps to this URL. Here also one log ID this was there. And then we got redirected to this home, like this page currently. So we can check, have a check to see page ID. You can see like it is something random number, but it might be base encoded. In most of the time, like when you see these type of number, small zigzag things, try to check for the base encoding. Base 64. Let's go check. So our first link gave the half of the like CTF thing. This is the half, and this might be the second half. You have to just guess, make some random guesses and think what it can be the value. So we got this, we will enter it, and we complete the plan. One more question is here. What about some hide and seek? Download this file to find the flag and we don't have any hint. See, here we have PCAP file, packet capture file. So as Kartikeya also told in his PPT, the Wireshark is used to check the network. You all might not have this software. So if you are not having that software, you will get this in Notepad. Hmm. In Notepad also, but it is not very visible here. Sometimes it shows in Notepad also. So whenever you see this PCAP extension, just remember to open it with Wireshark. So it is having all time like time stamp sources IP, destination IP. It is giving different protocols and all. So we have to find the flags. And this is the fake packet data. Might be the flag, like when you send any message through any media, like whenever we like send a SMS, not SMS, WhatsApp text from our phone to some other people, and if our phone is connected with Wi-Fi, so when you enter the text or do any search, web search, your like search from travels from your like data packet travels from your device first. It travels from your device to the Wi-Fi network. Most of the time, this Wireshark is used to the capture the like network transition. So when you send something from your mobile phone to Wi-Fi, if your phone is connected with a Wi-Fi network, you are connected with internet via Wi-Fi. So whenever you search, that thing goes from your, it just hops from your phone to Wi-Fi, and then from Wi-Fi to any like MSB, it is like tower. and then it can travel through various sources, various hoppings, and it can go through like take out the IP address of the phone. So Wireshark is mainly used to capture the network in the transition, or the data packet in the transition. So we have to find the Pico CTF flag into it. It's very long time. You can search into it. It feels you are not getting anything. Which one we check for regular extension system. This is section packet details. Page packet bytes. This is called this Pico CTF. So, so this Pico CTF was, you can imagine like you have sent the message from this source. This from this IP might have like this device might have extend the this amount of it might have sent to this IP, destination IP through TCP protocol. And in the between, the Wireshark captured the flag data packet, and they gave the like through Wireshark we can check the exploit the data in the transition. Right. So use this one. Okay. It will not capture. I have to copy this. I have to manually what Pico CTF. Let me note it down. Pico CTF process. It is six, not six. The flag is this is the only flag, but maybe mm, the flag is this only, but uh, you are not able to copy paste it. And seven S one S that F U 553 55 U L space underscore 4624 A 624 A 8 B 6 The flag might be this only, but I don't know why it is not being copy pasted. So, so you can submit the flag, like scan it and correct enter in the right way. So it will also give the like successful submission. So that was the question which we discussed. So like this way, I try to give the idea of how CTF works and how the like Wireshark captures the packet. So now rest of the like hands-on via Kali Linux only. I try to give the hands-on via Windows and like generally capture the flag is better if you use Kali Linux. But for that you have to run the Linux commands also, and you might be not very friendly with the UI UX. This Wireshark can also be used in the Kali Linux and other platforms, but that is quite typical. So I will hand over the mic to Nayan. Nayan, please take the rest of the session.
So, hello everyone, welcome to this CTF webinar. I am Nan and I will be walking you through a beginner friendly cryptography challenge that demonstrates the core idea behind the module based encoding that is a common theme in many CTF challenges. So, this is a great example how seemingly random numbers can actually hide a message or even a flag in plain sight. So I will walk you through the question. So you can see this is the question. One minute. Let me share my tab. So you all can see my 1 minute. I hope you all can see my screen.
Yes, yes, it is visible.
So let me walk you through the question. So as you can see, this is a question named basic mod 1. So what does it says? We found this weird message being passed around the servers. We think we have a working decryption scheme. Download the message here. Take each number mod 37 and map it to the following character set. 0 to 25 is the alphabet uppercase and 26 to 35 are the decimal digits. 36 is underscore, and this is the format we have to submit our flag. So what can we do here? First I will go to my Kali Linux terminal. Is my terminal visible to all?
Yes, yes.
So I'll go my terminal. Mm. So what will I do? I'll first create a folder where I will perform all my solutions for this question. I will create a directory in Kali Linux. I will name it just say cryptography 2. Yeah, cryptography. File list one net TII. Yes. So, so I have created a directory. Now I will go to this directory to graph. So inside this, I will create another directory inside cryptography named after this question basic underscore mode 1 DIM basic mode 1. Now I will go to this directory basic mode 1. Now I am inside this directory. So first we will copy this link so that we can open this link, this file in our terminal. Now to open this link, we'll use a command named wget, and we'll just paste the link that we copied. Okay, link address. So now the link is copied. So to now we will see what's the message inside this link that we have downloaded to a command named ls, which will show the. So we have message.txt inside this link. Now we'll use Sublime to read what is actually inside this file. For to open Sublime in Kali Linux, just write stubl and this message. If you have, if the Sublime is installed in your Kali Linux, it will run, or else you have to download the Sublime. You can see how in the see basic commands how to download Sublime. So as you can see, this is the message that we are getting. 165. This is the message that we are getting through this. So it's clear it's a scripting based question. I have to decrypt this script. For that, uh, I'll uh, I will use Python to decrypt this script that's inside this file. Python is based for scripting. Python is based for scripting. You should always go for Python to decrypt any script inside the message whenever you get. So now I will open Python inside my Sublime. That's it. Now I will open a file. Let's say tinker dot py inside Sublime. So I have created a folder inside Sublime tinker.py. to decrypt the message. And actually, scripting is like writing small programs to automate tasks that would otherwise be done manually, and we can't find answer through manual method for this question. So I will have to write a Python code. First, I will write a 7 text. Um, this one, yes, yes. 7 here I have wrote a 7-line syntax. The hash this shows the where this shows the path to the program that's going to end up executing the script that I'll be writing here. I'm using here env to as the environment rendition of hey where the Python is stored. So now I will start with the code. Let's say with open message of text as flip print content. Always after writing a code in Sublime, always first save the code, then run it using Control plus B, because if you will not save the code, then it will run the older files and it may show error. So now I will be running this code. Inca.py does not exist. 1 minute. Hey, 1 minute. Oh, I have not defined the contents. Contents also. This was the error. Now I think it will fix it. See, this is the message that we are getting inside that file. Now I have to write a full code to decrypt the message. Let's go to the questions again. So it says take each number mod 37 and map it to the following. Character set 0 to 25 is the alphabet, uppercase. 26 to 35 are decimal digits, and 36 is an underscore. Okay. So I'll start with importing strings. which includes basics. It will include basic strings like ASCII uppercase and lowercase, all string digits. Then I'll, I'll create an empty file flag which will store the message. It initializes an empty list to hold characters that will form the flag. Now with open message message.txt let's flip. With this line basically opens the file in read mode and assigns it to the variable flip with which ensures that the file is automatically closed after, and after writing this line it ensures that the file is automatically closed after reading. So now what I can so can write some numbers. So so it this will convert each value of an integer and store them in a list called numbers, and then it takes the remainder when divided by 37. uh, this keeps the value within the range of 0 to 36, so they can be mapped. uh, okay, it is just to keep the value between 0 to 36 as told in the given in the question. Now I have to keep the range of 26 here of the alphabets. This will convert our result into an uppercase letter, and if the result is between 26 to 36, this particular line will convert to digits using. Now I will use string dot digits. String. To this question, you will also get to know how to think and reverse engineer every steps to get to the solution. So basically, after every character is added, this particular line will print the current state of the flag, and join flag turns the list into a string. And after running this, first I will save this code. Now I'll run it. Syntax error. Here I have syntax error. Just go and check here. Okay, I have messed up underscore. String. So yes, now I got the solution. There was a syntax error. This is the final solution of this question. Eco CTF round and round. There must be some error in the code. So through this method, you can get to the final solution of the file. I have to this we have to basically write this code and get to the solution. And I missed something. Yeah. Now, as you can see, there was a syntax error there. Because of that, I was not getting the correct flag. Now it's correct, and the solution is submitted. So that was all from my end, and through this challenge, you have learned how simple math operations like modulo are used to encode data, how flags are often hidden behind meaningless data. As you can see, only a single syntax error resulted in a wrong flag. So you have to write every code very carefully. Every line you have to go through every line of code very carefully and check for the syntax error, everything. So and how to reverse engineer logic even without knowing the encryption technique. And so this shows how Python can be your best friend in decoding the puzzles. For CTF, you must know uh, Python very you must have a very good knowledge of Python. Then you can solve any problem very easily. So that was all from my end. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Nayan. Uh, Actually, we have created one platform for that day after tomorrow's CTF. We will take it through our platform only. And the questions will be like from Pico CTF or Hack the Box kind of thing. You have to just capture, find the flag and you have to enter that. So I will show you the dashboard. You will get login credentials on your mail. Those who have registered, those who might have registered, they might have got or they will get the login credentials. When you will log into that, you will get all the challenges and leaderboard there. Okay, let me be started. Hmm. So you will get this dashboard. All your competitors will be also seen here. You will get the score and number of questions solved and the time that you submitted that. And in the challenges section, you will get the questions. So I will not scroll much down here because these two are test questions and below are the questions which will be coming day after tomorrow. So you have to see the questions from here. The questions will be given here, or the link might be given, and you have to read it. And you have from this you have to choose which question you are. When you will get the CTF flag, you can choose like for cryptography we have test when you will enter the flag. For this we have kept the flag. So when you will enter the incorrect flag, it will show you no, this is not the correct flag. Okay, when you will enter the correct flag, so like correct flag, you know like easy questions will have like marked. Some of the questions are like marked easy. So for marked easy questions, you will get 100 points. For medium questions, you will get 300 points, and for the hard questions, you will get 400 points. So and that point will be visible on your dashboard. So see when I submitted the flag, it's my ID. It went up in the leaderboard. So this will be the dashboard and the leaderboard. And after the CTF time is over, it will be a 4 hour CTF. And after the time will be over, we will just download this data, like download the leaderboard. And after that, after the specified time, no more responses will be considered. So do it well, practice some questions from Pico CTF, hack the box, like platforms, and you will get a better idea on this. So this was all from my side. Hope you have, learned something new or have got some idea how to, play for CTF and how to compete in the CTF platform. Very best luck for your day after tomorrow session. Shayantan, you may wind up with you know,
Yeah, yeah. So thank you, Aditya, Kartikeya, and Nayan for taking this great session. Thank you, guys, and thanks all the participants for joining us today. And yeah, and all the best for your CTF contest. Thank you, guys.